welcome to 9 o'clock this morning on this Wednesday. I'm Roxy Carpadian.
And I'm Sandra Endo. Let's take a look at today's headlines.
President-elect Trump arrives at the White House for a sit-down meeting with President Biden. What we know about the transition process between the administrations.
Plus, offering buyouts to airport workers, how Southwest is trying to keep up with profits, and who the company is blaming for the job cuts.
And more women are embracing the clean girl aesthetic, and that includes the hair, ladies. I'll introduce you to a growing trend spotlighting a natural hairstyle. It's called the Irish curls. But first, Maria, you do have a wee bit of Irish in you, Maria.
I do, but definitely not the curls. It takes me an hour to just make my hair curly, and then it just falls in like a minute. It's the Asian straight. Good morning to you on this Wednesday. We've got some pretty nice weather, actually. Not too bad in terms of the amount of humidity for those of us lucky curly-haired girls. Temperatures are actually still pretty chilly. The offshore flow is with us. These winds out of the northeast, but it's really calmed down. So no wind advisories. Most of the wind barbs here, 6-mile-per-hour winds in Oxnard, 9 to 10 miles an hour near downtown LA, calmer elsewhere. Temperatures are starting to warm up in Lancaster. It's 44 degrees finally out of the 20s from earlier this morning. 45 in Apple Valley, 45 in Big Bear, 70 degrees in Palm Springs, downtown nearing the 70-degree mark. 70 in Santa Monica already, 71 in Santa Ana, 57 in Long Beach. This is the next storm system that I'm watching. This will be changing our weather starting as early as late tomorrow. Look at all the rain already through parts of Northern California. We will get a little bit of precipitation. It just depends on where you are. I'll tell you how much exactly in just a bit. In the meantime, mostly in the 70s, the low 80s for the valleys, and near 80 for Palm Springs, as you see later this afternoon. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Maria, thank you. Happening right now, President Joe Biden and President-elect Donald Trump are meeting one-on-one in the Oval Office to discuss peaceful transition of power. I mean, I see your point. I don't even know what to say about that.
Yeah, there's a big debate between whether or not kids should perform or go actively doing these lockdown drills or not, and at the age they should start. And I know a lot of parents don't want their young children to do it because they think it'll traumatize them.
Yeah.
And that was a big conversation that we were having in our school district as well. And I think they do it age appropriately.
Yes,
they don't tell the kid everything when they're
the kindergartner
young.
Doesn't really understand
exactly. But I could see both sides to it, you know.
But you have a fire drill, you have an earthquake drill, and if your argument is you're training for something that will likely never happen, well, I mean, what's the chances of the earthquake and the fire
right, drill? That could be traumatizing too. You could be skittish of when, you know, Mother Nature will hit, right?
Right.
So, yeah, there's an argument on both sides, I think.
And I think it's dangerous to think it'll never happen here, that mentality. You know, whenever there is a traumatic situation, what do you hear people always say? We never thought it would happen somewhere like our neighborhood or, you know, our district. And God forbid it does, but you have to be prepared. So I don't know. I think they are careful in how they teach.
Explain it, and teach it to kids. Yeah, it's true.
Tough. It's sad to me because we didn't grow up having active shooter drills, but this is the reality.
And then you think about it, the other side, the school's liability. Like if they don't have these drills and training, you know, what can parents say then?
That's very true.
Yeah, both sides to this issue.
That's a tough one. All right, coming up at 10, ahead of the holidays, get ready to gift some legendary items. Enter the Toy Hall of Fame. Any guesses, though? Think about it, and we'll tell you.
All right, plus the power behind the praise and the phrase, thank you. Details on some unknown benefits that can improve your life satisfaction.
And a company forced to admit their world-famous chocolate is not made with the finest ingredients. What an investigation revealed is actually inside.
Extend the morning fun with GTLA Plus. Weekdays at 11 on Fox 11 Plus.